Hey folks, welcome back. Alright, so it is time to finally go to Solstheim, and I have been talking about this for far too long, and guys, it is finally here, and I am excited. So much fun to have in Solstheim. Alright, so I'm going to make sure everything else is turned off. I'm only going to do my Dragonborn questline right now. Now, for folks that don't have the special edition, you can't go to Solstheim, you can't do the Dawnguard stuff, you can't do the house building stuff. So, you know, this kind of gets back to what I was saying in a few videos ago. I wholeheartedly recommend purchasing these 3 downloadable contents especially. So yeah, get that special edition. It's usually 10 or 20 bucks, something like that. But, you know, if you don't want to do the special edition, you can actually download Dragonborn, Dawnguard, and the other one, the house building, I think it's called Heartheath or something, separately. So, you know, it's worth careful consideration there. If you're already enjoying the game, it's well worth the money. Honestly, I played Skyrim not knowing anything about it, and I got really into the game, and I was having a blast. And, yeah, it was good times. I was like, oh my god, there is no way I'm not buying the extra content.
Surprise. It's an island.
Alright, so, you know, progressing on with our quest line here. Go ahead and talk to the captain. Okay, just go ahead and, you know, persuade usually works.
Alright.
If persuade didn't work, you might have to pay the man. Alright, folks, so we have arrived at Solstheim. And guys, it is gonna be a party. There's gonna be a party in my living room, and hopefully there's gonna be a party in your living room, because Solstheim is awesome!
Maybe you can.
Alright, once we have touchdown in Raven Rock, now there's gonna be somebody immediately approaching you. Just go ahead and get the dialogue options out of the way.
I don't think so. I'm not.
Okay, so that's because I kept asking about Mirac, and I don't want to spoil too much about the storyline out here, but I do want to mention anytime you talk to an NPC and he's asking about Mirac, or you can ask him about Mirac, make sure you do that. Okay, I always recommend going through dialogue options anyway, just, you know, to get that storyline, especially in your first playthrough, but also for, you know, quest breaking prevention. I just always like to make sure they're all cleared anyway. Alright folks, so once you get past whoever that was, I'm not going to do like a tour of Raven Rock just yet, but I will do just a couple of real quick points of interest, and that's going to be the forge, and I think there's an enchanter in that building there, and there's an alchemy station outside next to the forge. You got your typical smelter, armors, upgrade, the whole nine. There are a couple of vendors here. She's an alchemist. She'll sell potions and ingredients. As a matter of fact, I am probably going to go ahead and pick some up. I always just auto spam buy everything, especially when I've got, you know, a way to get my money back. But I'm sure you saw I picked up a couple of new ingredients there, so go us. Okay, so more vendors outside here. He's more like a general goods store. And guys, there's quests and stuff here to do. That's the inn, by the way. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of come back to this. Okay, but one thing I'm definitely going to take the time to point out is the Trama root. Guys, key cooking ingredient. So all those salt piles we've been collecting, you know, from sacks and barrels and all sorts of places. And you probably got like 200 of them by now, which is good. That's why I kind of been recommending, you know, all along that you store those somewhere. So that combines with Trama root. And guys, Trama root is literally all over the place here. So, you know, if you've got, say, 200 salt pile, you'll get 200 Trama root in no time, and you'll be able to really just blast that alchemy out of the water. Alright, folks, so before I get too far into things, there is a kind of a quest line, and it should start up now that we're kind of heading outside of town, and it's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me here. But we should be running into the captain of the guard, I think, is what he's called. And go ahead and grab some yams. That's for cooking. Okay, yep, it's definitely going down. So, first things first. And I came prepared with plenty of empty soul gems. Okay, notice I just got a quest that started up. That's the quest we're after. That's gonna lead to the champion's Cudgel or something. I don't know honestly how it's pronounced. Okay, so once you save his bacon, go ahead and do your looting. And guys, you can quick loot all of these ash spawn piles. It's always gemstones. You know, you're gonna get just other random stuff in there, but it's all lightweight and it's all valuable. So you might get some like ore nodes or ore, you know, things of that nature. Okay, so on that loot pile, or on one of the loot piles, you should be able to go into your books here. And you're looking for Declaration of War. And that's what old boy over here is looking for. Okay, I'd be glad to lend you a hand.
The farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around.
Okay, go ahead and let him know I discovered this on whatever spawn.
The note says to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. No one. They started attacking the.
Okay, and that'll progress the quest line. And as always, make sure you clear all your dialogue options here. And guys, really try to immerse yourself in the storyline here. Like, take the time to read all this stuff and or listen. You know, they speak verbally, so you don't necessarily have to.
A temple here on the island.
Okay, now that said, completed and investigate the shrine. That's probably because I did the whole, you know, sleeping thing. So that's unfortunate. I was going to kind of showcase that in a later video. I guess we'll just have to talk our way through that. So yeah, guys, very immersive storyline. I mean, really, the entire game of Skyrim is immersive, but wow, they really did a good job on this whole Solstheim deal. Okay, make sure you're getting all those loot-lootables, guys. And I don't particularly cook with these, but, you know, at some point I'll unlock those too and show you what, you know, potions they can craft up when mixed with other objects. Or with, yeah, with other ingredients. Alright, so, continuing on, what we're going to do now is follow our quest marker. This is why I shut all other quest markers off. So now I'm not going to go to temple. That's later video stuff, guys. Do not go there yet. That's really getting involved in further into the storyline. So now, something I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, quest glitch alert. If you have not done Blood on the Ice yet, parts 1 and 2, just know that coming here can break one or both of those quests. It's just a glitchy thing, so you know, if you want to do those, I've got videos out on that earlier on in my playlist. So I'm not going to rehash that whole, you know, that dead horse. But I just thought I should throw it out there, you know, at this point, since we're at Solstheim now. Also, guys, if you're not at least level 36, you might want to forego coming here just yet. It's a tough island. So, yeah, we just, you know, we want to kind of come here when we're prepared. Not only that, a lot of stuff won't work here unless you are at least level 36. There's a couple of side quests that come to mind. So all in all, guys, just make sure you're appropriate level before really getting into the island here. Without any further ado, that's where we are. That's where we saved Old Boy's bacon. And our quest isn't super far here. But there are some goodies along the way. So I'm going to try to do that, you know, in a strategic approach. There's a ship coming up that I like to raid. And it's a safe raid. Oh yeah, we got these guys. And they do have an ingredient, again, for alchemy. And cooking, by the way, that's what the meat is for. Now, guys, these chitin plates, you know, I don't use the stuff that they're for, armors and whatnot. But if you do want to kind of play with, like, advanced armors and things of that nature, you're going to need to start collecting that stuff. Okay, so we're ultimately heading that way. That's due east of our current location. But notice that ship right there. That's that raid I was talking about. Now, I'm going to hit that ship now, just because it is a safe raid. Now, that's also attached to a quest line. But honestly, you know, hitting that now won't break the quest. Later on, someone will ask you to go find her diary or something. And that's actually where that's going to end up being. But, you know, the enemies will reset and everything, so there's really no problem kind of doing a double tap on this raid here. Unfortunately, these Trama root weigh like 0.02 or something, so for every 5, that's a freaking pound. So yeah, you can imagine, you know, if I'm walking around with 150 of those things, it's really going to start piling on the weight. Those things will get away from you quick. They hop around and sometimes they're tough to hit. Okay, there's a treasure chest right here. That's kind of why I came up this direction. Not a bad little loot spot. Alright, so there's our ship. Alright, so now this is quite a fight, and it's going to be a distance fight. A lot of bad guys in there, and they pretty much all have bow and arrow guys, and they smart. So I like to definitely cast something that's going to throw something back at them. Probably a good soft save opportunity. You never know. And I try to get some sneak striking done here. If you can pluck a couple off before they all, you know, steamroll you. Whoa, Lydia, you have no idea how close that was to your nugget. Okay, so I'm still undetected. That's a real good thing. Wow, I'm on a roll. Okay, there's the bandit leader. I know I'm not going to one-hit him. I'm going to see what I can do. Not much damage at all. And that was double damage. That was from sneak. Sit still so you can die. Okay, I'm missing. And now he knows I'm here. So that other one, you just saw an arrow whiz right by my head. Now guys, this is really good selling armor, and if you're a good heavy armor wearer and you got some perks dumped into that, that's a really good set, by the way. Now it's heavy armor, and I don't do heavy armor, so what I might do is, you know, just hold on to it and sell it. But again, it's super heavy, and I don't really need the gold right now, so I'm just going to forego that. I just wanted to point that out for y'all. Ooh, another one just whizzed right by my nugget, and over my nugget. Man, he has got my number. Or she, can't really tell. Ouch. Wow, I almost got toasted there. I wasn't even watching my health. One more hit, I would have been toasted. Hot dog. Alright, so once your grounds are cleared, feel free to go ahead and loot your bodies. There's also a new ore node here that I need to talk about. And guys, these heartstones, go ahead and grab them whenever you see them. So yeah, guys, absolutely take the time to farm those anytime you see a red node like that. Reason being is, this is the reason I've been working on my conjuring spell lately. I want to increase my conjuring because I'm going to get the Ash Guardian spell. And guys, that's an extra conjure. So you can conjure your Flame Astronaut just like you always could. And then you can cast that Ash Guardian and it doesn't count against you on the other one. So you can actually kind of have two conjures going at the same time. And I absolutely love that thing. The bad thing is you got to have a Heartstone in your inventory in order to cast it so that it doesn't attack you and your followers. So I usually, you know, keep 5-10 of those Heartstones on me at any given time because I really like casting that Ash Guardian. And guys, I think we've got our conjuring high up enough, you know, I think it's 50 or 55 that unlocks that. And then the real prize is going to be 60. As soon as I hit, or no, 65, excuse me. As soon as I hit level 65 on my conjuring, I'll be able to buy the Conjured Dramia Lord. And wow, that, you're just going to see my conjuring skills skyrocket after I start casting that thing. It's an awesome cast. Not only that, he does a lot of trash talking. He's just really kind of funny to listen to. So yeah, good times, good times. Alright guys, lots of goodies in the boat here, and I'm going to kind of take you through the whole thing here. Okay, apple cabbage stew, not a bad little find.
Must be that beautiful Skyrim.
Okay, there's a chest right by the front door here. Stalrim Light Helmet. Now guys, this is light armor, and this is a fun set. This actually comes as a full set. I just don't normally wear it. but there's another set that we're going to be getting later in the game. It's part of another side quest called Deathbrand, and actually I think that's one of the ones that won't work unless you're level 36. So if you're reading a Deathbrand book and nothing's happening, that's probably why. So, you know, after you're level 36, you'll be able to reread that Deathbrand book, and that'll trigger that quest line. And just thought I should throw that out there in case, you know, you guys are here under level 36 and you've got that book. Grab it, you know, keep it in your inventory, and then you'll definitely be able to, you know, get into that once you hit the appropriate level. Wow, my lockpicking must really be getting up there, because that sweet spot is a lot better off than I remember. Okay, check all your skellies. Alright, so I mentioned there was hidden loot in this boat, and there is. Bear with me while I think it's actually underwater. Okay, now do not pick this up and put it in your inventory. This might... I'm not 100% sure now because I'm bad with names. This might be what she sends you over here to find. So just to play it safe, you know, I might be wrong, but just to play it safe, I would leave that in the chest. Alrighty, so moving right through the ship here, you kind of come to a dead end, but you can see there's stuff on the other side of the wall here. That's kind of what I was getting at. And for some reason in my mind, I thought the loot was underwater, but it's not. You just have to go underwater to get to said loot. Alright, you always have alchemy ingredients in the barrels here, so go ahead and check them all. Alright, so once you're back up on the other side... Okay, he doesn't have much on him. But there is a giant's toe there, and some more ingredients. And a knapsack. I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was something more valuable back here. Not today. Notice the giant hole in this ship. Good times. The captain was drunk. Alright, so yeah, once you're done with your chests, we are up and out. There's one of the arrows I missed. Alright, so all in all, not a bad little raid. But we're not here for that. We're actually here for this other dungeon. And guys, it's a pretty good dungeon. There's going to be a lot of those ash spawns in there. Not only that, the boss, the guy that we're going to kill, he is beefy. He's got some tank to him. Okay, now just down shore from our ship, there's a Spriggan, but it's a fire Spriggan or whatever they're called. Burnt Spriggan. And speaking of things that are tanky, I cannot see you. That burnt Spriggan wood, that's another ingredient. So yeah, I always take the time to kill those when I can. Okay, another thing that I'm looking for is this boat. Okay, nothing on him. Got another strongbox here. Now guys, there's something I forgot to mention when I was opening that first strongbox. There's a guy in Raven Rock that wants pendants. A certain type of pendant. And, a lot of these strong boxes, if it says like East Empire or something, that's what he's looking for. Okay, so again, nice little loot spot, but I actually didn't even come over here for that. It was these things out here in the water. That's gonna have an ingredient. Netch jelly. And these things are quite beefy as well. Looks like Serana resurrected the dead guy. Yeah, that Netch jelly, go ahead and grab a few of those. The alchemist in town, I think she wants like 5 of those or 2 of those. I can't remember if I'm being honest. Alright, so right inland from that little loot spot we just hit, you'll see this shack. And the main thing I'm wanting here is going to be some more of those heartstones. But buyer beware, there are some ash spawn that's going to come up out of the ground at you. And I'm not sure exactly where they come out, but I know there's 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, there they go.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, that guy gets the Brave Warrior freaking medal. No armor, no weapon. He was going to town. What's this guy running?
I don't have to know what.
And I don't want to run all the way over there to get loot. But I will anyway. Alright, so apparently it's just the 2. So another thing that's hidden over here is a nice little treasure chest and a cave. And we're going to absolutely hit that cave here. Porker tusks too, guys. You need those for house building. Not a ton of them, but there are a few. Okay, here's one of those strong boxes I was talking about. So it actually, you know, says it before you even break into the thing. But the reason I'm mentioning that is don't sell those pennants to any other vendor. Only sell those to the general store vendor that's outdoors back there in Raven Rock. Okay, there it is. East Empire Pendant. So yeah, do not sell those to anyone but him. I think he gives you 500 gold per. So if you're looking at the front door of the inn, you know, you're standing outside looking at the front door, it's the vendor that's off to the left. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on down into the darkness here. Now there should be a couple of bandits in here. And I actually think I've got some black soul gems on me, so I'm going to go ahead and take this as an opportunity. I actually should have plugged the other one first. He's got the armor on. Oh no, maybe he doesn't. Okay. This is low-hanging fruit.
Who's there?
Come on! There you go. So whenever Serana resurrects something and you want to loot it, you're just going to have to plug it. And there's no penalty for doing this. There's a flawless amethyst sitting there, real hard to see. Okay, so this is just storyline stuff, this note. It doesn't trigger questline or anything. And again, this is a safe raid. Porker meat. There's another new cooking ingredient. We're going to have to find a cooking spit here pretty soon. Show you what all this, you know, like the ash, whatever that's called, the ash potato, ash yam or something. I'm bad with names. Okay, there is a journal here, and I do take that and store it just in case I find need for it someday. So now there's actually a secret passageway here. Go ahead and activate that bookshelf. And as far as bad boy trouble goes, that's it. We're in the clear now, but there is a nice little hidden loot spot down there. Okay, top side of the stairs here. I'm gonna have to go into first person. I'm having a real tough time seeing what I'm doing here. Again, just kind of, you know, storyline there. It doesn't trigger questline or anything. Got a chest right there. See, that's a real odd looking chest. Probably the first time we've seen that in my walkthrough, actually. There's another chest there. Alright, so all in all, not a bad little loot spot. And with that, we are out of here. Alright, just to the left of our castle there, I encountered a few niche. Now I should really be good to go for getting, what's her name, back in Raven Rock. Those ingredients to clear that quick quest line. And just in case I got you guys turned around there, that's the shack we just raided, so they were like literally right behind the shack. Alright guys, before we actually go hit that castle, right behind us here, you're going to see this landmark. Go ahead and activate that, but try to resist the shiny rocks for right now. All I want to do is get the map marker activated for fast travel later, and also to point it out to you guys in case you're doing your own, free exploring. This is kind of like a really important deal here, and I'm going to get to that real soon, probably the next video or two. So just please, try to resist the temptation for the time being. Alright folks, so we have finally arrived. Here we are, there's our castle. I like to approach from the south, down here by the docks. Reason being is there's some baddies here. Matter of fact, there's one right in front of me walking around. And he is moving, man. He's got some hot feet. Alright, once you... Oh, there's my weight. You know what? I've had about enough of this fun. Also, don't forget your Nimroot. We need 20 of those for a quest later on. Also, make mental note of that gigantic mushroom across the way. Guys, that's a super important area that I'm going to cover. Probably not in this video, but real soon here. So again, it probably wouldn't hurt you to go over there, but, there's a lot to cover in that one. If you can resist the shiny rocks for now, it would probably be preferable to do that. Especially if it's your first playthrough. Okay, we got one more baddie here. I almost one-hit him.
Where'd you come from?
Ouch. Oh, there's another one. Totally forgot about him. Where you at? Oh, no, I woke him up. Okay, well... we weren't supposed to get his attention yet, but it happened. Okay, there's a knapsack down here. And a skelly. Okay, so good. At least the entire nest didn't wake up. I just got that one's attention, so we're in good shape. Okay, probably a really good soft save opportunity. Oh, looks like the followers already did it.
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, these things are going to start showing up out of the woodwork here.
Who's there?
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
I got Lydia. Ah, she's using that paralyzed weapon. Nice. Alright guys, so you're going to notice your quest marker over here, and I don't know which door we have to go in, but one of these is locked. So just, whichever one you can go in, that's the one you need. As soon as you walk in the front door here, it's party time. Oh, okay, I can't damage them while they're paralyzed. I was wondering why my arrows weren't working before. Okay, so first things first, we're going to head off to the left. A little bit of looting to do over here. Got yourself another East Empire strongbox. Yeah, nothing else really significant over here. A couple of goodies in this room, though. Explorer's Guide to Skyrim always gives you a map update. Super helpful. Okay, not much on the other side, just a couple of loose lootables there. Got some arrows loose. Alright, there's the guys I was thinking about earlier. I thought there was only one more here. Okay, there's a chest up here. So to get back, go back inside the way you came out. That's the front door we came in at. That was the left-hand turn we took initially. I'm going to kind of go right across the way here. There's some more goodies in here. To include a treasure chest. Lots of loot in this video. If you're not already overweight, you're going to be soon. Especially with all these ore that we're going to be picking up. Alright, so that room is just going to kind of spit you right back out into the beginning section here. So from here we're going to go right now, as if we were coming in the front door. Am I out of soul gems? Alright folks, now that the bad guys are out of the way here, as soon as we get down to the bottom of the stairs, there's kind of, you know, multiple ways to go here. We're going to go left first. So punch your way through the webs here. Now there should be some more... Nope, disregard. This is the spiders. Now you cannot soul trap these types of spiders, and be careful to launch at you. And when they hit you, they hurt. So unfortunately, you really don't get anything out of them except for, you know, making sure they don't hurt you. Same thing with those white ones down there. Those won't launch at you the same way and explode. There's just no soul gems in there for you is all. Okay, now take a moment and get all these albino spider pods. And again, guys, wait, I know. But that's, you know, going to be needed later on too when we go to one of these barrows. Alright, now speaking of those pods and all these like sack looking things, you should be able to find some more in there as well. Looks like another spider came up to say hello. Didn't live very long though. Oh, take the damaged ones too, they do different things. Okay, when you're done up there on the main level, go ahead and walk down around here where the water is. There's a bunch more nodes down here. For example, heart node, another ruby node, another ruby node over here. Alright guys, there's really no other way to get out of this little section, so with that, go ahead and go back out the way you came in. And now we're going to take a sharp left and get through this locked gate. There is a really cool thing you can use these master locks for. Okay, I just found, you know, some sweet spot there. But yeah, if you want, you can just sit here and crank on the joystick one way or the other. And you see, because it's a master lock, they break super fast. So, you know, if you've got, you know, over 100 lockpicks like moi, yeah, it's a great way to level up your lockpicking. So I might just, you know, tie my hairband to my right joystick here and go do the dishes real quick, and I'll come right back. Holy guacamole, I did not know I had that many lockpicks. But that is okay. I'm about to level lockpicking up again. Oh, and by the way, when you actually pick the lock, you get more, you know, credit for doing that too. So fun, fun, fun. Alright folks, so as soon as we have finished looting the caged room there, go ahead and make your way over to this spot. You're going to find the guy that we're, you know, supposedly here to kill, and you'll notice he's already dead. Go ahead and read that note there. That'll give you a little more storyline. So anyway, we cannot go in this door just yet. First, we've got to go down into another little hot spot.
Who's there?
Guess that was it, just the one. Okay, the coffins are searchable, but, you know, it doesn't always have anything great in there. Okay, loose lootables. Go ahead and grab the goodies. The followers just love standing in the way. Alright, not too much else going on in here other than, you know, the loose stuff. But this back room here, that's gonna have some good stuff. Okay, so search that knapsack. And that's the key that we need to go through that door, by the way. And there's a journal up there as well. Excuse me. Telling you guys it's hiccup o'clock without fail. You can set time by it. Okay, some goodies in this open coffin here. Ooh, what's that? Okay, and another loot chest. This isn't a real confusing complex as long as you can remember. It's just a bunch of appendages. But there's really only one way through it. Alright, folks. If this is the boss, it's going to be a fight. So, you know, best of the best here. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put another soft save here. Just in case. I'm also going to go ahead and chug a marksman potion too, just for a little extra attack power in here. Okay, target him right away. Get your sneak strikes.
Who's there?
Okay, I made that look too easy, guys. That's normally a pretty doggone tough fight. So yeah, you know, between all the attack power I had going in with my bows and everything, like I said, normally it's a pretty challenging situation there. Where are you going, pal? Okay, so go right over to his body, guys. This is what we came for right here. The champion's Cudgel. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the weapon. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a... Okay, there's Deathbrand, guys. So as soon as you find that book, that's going to kick off a side quest. But again, if you're not level 36, that would not activate. And that's completely separate videos, guys. There's a lot to that one as well. But wow, the treasure and the loot at the end will blow your freaking minds. It is insane. If you didn't have enough gold before going into that quest, you're going to have more than you're going to know what to do with at the end of that quest. Alright, folks, so once you're done in here... Now, this is the door that we could not come in. When we were outdoors, I said only one door would let us in and the other one was locked. Now, that's that door, by the way, but we're not going to go out that way. I know, with all the looting we've already done, we're actually still not done yet. Alright, so outside and on top of this tower, you've got some kind of an enchanted armor piece out here. Now, that is super heavy. Alright, so, folks, that's pretty much it. That's the, that weapon was what we came for, that champion's Cudgel. So what I'm going to do now is go disenchant that bad boy. Alright, folks, so as always, I genuinely hope that helped you all out. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, all that fun stuff. Until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting.